What's happening, guys? So welcome back to obviously the next YouTube video in the road to 30 million as a property developer. So filming this on my phone, guys, and this is why obviously like you're kind of looking up at the ceiling, because what I'm going to do is flip the camera around in a moment and I'm going to show you what I've just been working on obviously for the new business, the new property development business, and the road to 30 million. So as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the first introductory video, I'm actually part of Steve Hamilton's university. Steve's like my mentor, so obviously I'm following his process, working through things. Now, before I flip the camera around and show you what I've just been working on for the new business, in the next step of moving forward, one thing which I picked up on, which I didn't mention in the last video, which is actually pretty cool, is when we was on the live site visit with Steve in Birmingham back at the end of December, so just before I started this channel, just before I put the first video on, one of the cool things was he took us around the property, and this is all about creativity, creative design, having a creative mind and things like that. When we was going around the property, obviously we looked around the whole property. We went up to like the top floor. Steve's actually converting this particular property into 4 flats. I think it was, yeah, 4 flats. And when we went up to the top floor, in that particular flat, it was where obviously like the roof is. Obviously the roof's at an angle, and then obviously it comes down into the room. Now, obviously the height of the ceiling wasn't like super high because it was obviously the slanted roof, but where it was a slanted roof at the side and then it comes down, it had a load of beams along the side as like a little bit of a support. And it wasn't like the main support of the roof, it was just like extra support kind of thing. This is what obviously like I'm trying to explain that I learned. So where there was that like kind of open space where all the little beams was, something that Steve actually told us he was thinking of doing, and this is where the creative mind comes in, the creative thinking, is taking the beams out and actually making it into like a storage area, like a bit of a wardrobe, so where you can hang your clothes and things like that. So that was creative thinking in utilising that space rather than being wasted space. Now, one of the things also Steve taught us on the site visit was this kind of creativity can actually be taught. It's not something that like you kind of have to just be born with, have an eye for and things like that. It can actually be taught. So that was something cool to pick up on. And obviously the more like site visits you go on, the more sites you see, the more properties you see, etc, etc, obviously you're going to pick up like an eye for it and things like that. So that was just something I wanted to share with you guys, which I thought was pretty cool, something we picked up on the site visit, and something to obviously think about like when I'm looking around the properties and obviously you guys are looking around properties and things like that, and obviously I can point things out that I kind of have high ideas with and stuff like that as I learn, as I go on this journey with you. So anyway, that being said, cut a long story short, I'm going to flip the camera around and show you something I've just been working on, because we're getting to the point now where we're going to start to find deals, start to look for the properties that we're going to develop and all that jazz, and that's what like this week's learning's about. So something I've just been preparing, and as I say, I'm going to flip the camera around in a second. I've just been preparing a CRM system on a platform called Airtable. Now, Airtable, obviously it's got pricing plans, but there's also a free version. I'm using the free version, and I think it will be enough for obviously what we're looking for at this point. Now, in terms of the CRM, let me just flip it around and show you guys 1 second. So hopefully you guys can see it. Obviously this is Airtable. When it focuses, come on, focus camera. There we go, guys. So obviously in the top left corner, I've labelled it Purchase CRM because that's obviously what we're going to do. But now, if I move my mouse here, obviously you can see all the different columns I've set up as we go along. Now, these are all like important pieces of information that we can now obviously track with all the deals that we find, because obviously on a daily basis one of the things we're going to be doing is obviously contacting agents. We're going to be looking through Rightmove for different deals, development deals, so obviously we need somewhere really to store this information. So obviously we can be calling these properties up. We can know where they're at in the we know where they're at in our pipeline. So as an example, if I click on, I've done a little one here, so property number 1. If I click on status and click my drop down arrow, obviously I've created all these little tags. So what I can do is, for example, if I click on booked in for viewing, obviously that changes the status of that property. And then I can also add like the portal link, which is obviously like say the Rightmove link, when it was added to the market, the asking price, the agent it's actually listed with, the agent's phone number, when the viewing is booked in, if we get a viewing booked in, obviously the offer price if we put an offer in. And then let me just move the table further along, guys. And then finally, follow-up date. So if we actually need to follow up on the property, if we've put an offer in and we need to follow up on it, obviously we can put the offer date. But that's just something I've been working on just now. I've just set it up. And I think it'll be a really good tool for obviously you guys to use as well. If you guys are obviously doing property development and things like that, you can set up like the CRM system the same as me. You set it up similar, add your own columns. And I think that would be a really good tool. Sorry guys, let me just flip the camera around and then you can see me. There we go. So yeah, I think that would be obviously like a really good tool for you guys as well. I thought it was something good to show you guys what I've just set up. And then if it's something that you guys want to set up too, you find useful, I think I'll find it useful. I've used it for my other business, which is a rent-to-rent business. And it really does help when obviously you're going to be doing this like a lot. You're going to be finding a lot of different deals and you need to have somewhere to put that information so you don't forget where each like deal's up to in your pipeline, what you need to be doing, what the next step is. So that's the purpose of obviously the CRM system. So that's Airtable. That's something I've been doing just now. I'm now ready to obviously find deals, which we've been learning this week. Again, guys, I'll keep you posted in the journey. I'll keep posting these YouTube videos, these little clips. Sometimes they may be longer in the future, obviously when we go on viewings, and I show you my like whole day and stuff like that. But as I say, have a go with the tool, guys. It's called Airtable. You can just go on Google, type in Airtable, go on the website, sign up for free, put it in your business. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be using it, like I say, because I've used a CRM system in my other business, my rent-to-rent business, when I was finding deals in that, and it really does help. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys use it, or any tips and tricks with Airtable that you think may be useful to me. If you guys use a different CRM system in your property business that you think's cool, or maybe better than Airtable, again, let me know in the comments below. If you like these kind of videos, guys, also let me know in the comments below. And like the video because it really does help. And again, if you don't like these videos, again, let me know. Let me know the stuff you'd like to see. If you'd like a different format, let me know, because I'm quite open to like opinions, ideas and things like that. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this video. And don't forget to subscribe, please, guys. Do me the small favour of just subscribing, because again, it will massively help push the videos forward and help me grow and make better stuff for you guys. So, see you in the next one, guys. Road to 30 million in the property development business. See you in the next one.